Kai Season 4 is officially on Netflix. All 10 episodes. Spoiler review. If you've not seen it, eggs off right now. Please. Alright. First, I'm just gonna freak out real quick. Then I'll get more a little official. So first I'm gonna freak out. Then I'm gonna talk about the things I liked, I kinda liked, and what I disliked. And then I'm gonna give it my 1 out of 10. Then I'm just gonna talk about Cobra Kai for a while. That's still gonna be the review. First, let me freak out. Spoiler in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Guys, the returning characters in this season is insane. It gives the fans exactly what they want and so much more. First off, Aisha returns just for a quick scene, but I'm sure she'll have a big arc in Season 5. Second character, Stingray, the legend, is back, and it's actually kind of sad. I'll get into that. Third, Sean Payne. Yes, you know the guy that was beating up on Robbie inside Juvie? Yeah, Sean Payne's back, and also the new characters, Kenny Payne. That's right. He is Sean's little brother. I didn't hear no one actually predicting that. I think someone must have talked about that before Season 4, but I never heard anyone, and I'm like, wait, that makes so much more sense. It makes so much more sense. Also, for a little bit more small characters, Piper returns, and yeah, and of course, the biggest return in this whole season. Wait, there's more. Terry Silver returns, of course. We all know Terry Silver. Who also returns? Chosen. Last scene is freaking Chosen in it, dude. Whew. I think there's actually more. What else is there? Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, and also new character, Devin. So, let's get into the spoiler. Alright. Let me talk about things I liked about this season. Number 1. Everyone has a character arc in this season. Alright, I'm gonna sit down for this. Everyone has a story, and you can feel bad for all these characters. You can feel why characters do everything. And whether you hate them, love them, anything you do, you understand. And that's the thing about this. It redeems the character, redeems the character, and that's what the Cobra Kai is all about, and I love it. Number 2, because the fans what they want. Hawk. Alright, I'll get into Hawk in a little bit, but they give the fans what they want. Returning characters, the music, the way, the lines, the actors, how they talk to each other, the tournament. It gives the fans what they want and way more. And Season 5 is going to be the craziest season yet, because I think Season 5, the stakes are going to be so high, it's going to be out of the world. Alright. So, I'm going to start with each character. First, I'll start with Daniel Larusso. Daniel Larusso in the season is great, because all the season, all the season, he's like always protective, like, oh yeah, Mr. Miyagi, which I like, of course. Mr. Miyagi was my favorite Karate Kid Cobra Kai character of all time, and my favorite fictional character of all time. So, but now he can see that he really cares about these students. And yeah, you've seen it before, but Daniel LaRusso, he's not so overprotective, you know. He becomes friends with Johnny, and it's just a pleasure to see on screen. I think Daniel LaRusso is going to be way more wise in Season 5, and especially with Chosen. Alright, number 2, Johnny. Johnny in the season is not only just a bad A, it is some great scenes. The relationship with him and Miguel gets a lot more higher, because now Miguel knows that Carmen and them are dating and everything. And also, his relationship with Robbie, trying to get it back in the end scene, was so sad. And Johnny becoming friends with Samantha is amazing. And Johnny getting jealous of Daniel and becoming friends with Miguel, and all this stuff is great. Scott. Sorry. What else happens? Oh, there's a lot more. Let's go to Miguel. Miguel in the season is insane. You can see him growing, trying to get better. And that, the last scene of episode 9, I believe, that snap when he was about to kick Hawk, really sent shiver down my spine. And guys, the ending scene, he has to find out who his dad is. Who is his dad? My sister, she believes in every theory she hears, so she thinks it's going to be like Mike Barnes, or it's going to be like freaking some returning character. I don't know. I think it'll be a new character. I don't think they'll bring back like him be like a character that's already canon to the universe. But you never know. Cobra Kai, you really never know. And I also want to say thank you to these writers. They are so smart, and they gave this show so much stuff. All right, we're going off to Samantha Larusso. Oh my goodness! In this season, you can see her growing as a character. She actually becomes like the bully in here. Like not really a bully, but you start feeling bad for Tori, and then she just starts being, she's, it's insane. It's just I don't know how to explain it. But Sam in the thing, she wins. Does she win? No. She doesn't win actually. But I think her and Tori, they're not going to become friends, but I think they'll respect each other. That's what I do think. Sam in this thing, she has to become in a more relationship with Johnny. She has to call him sensei and stuff. Sorry about that. I didn't end the clip real quick. But Sam in this season is great. And next season, she's going to be even more great. Every season you see his character evolving. That's what a great show, that's what great films do. That's what they do. Alright, next character I want to talk about, Tori. So, I've always hated Tori. I said to myself, I'm never going to feel bad for Tori. Like what they did in season 3 to make us feel bad for her. It worked for a lot of people, it didn't work for me. I was all Samantha's side. And I was like, Tori, no, I'm not going to feel bad for her. She's a jerk. But in this season, you really do feel bad for her. Like her trying to get a job, she gets fired, trying to get a job, and Sam making fun of her, and started getting really mad at Samantha. And then her and Amanda and Tori in the season, it was so good. The relationship between that is so good, so good. I hope Amanda and Tori gets more. Their relationship continues because what happened in this season was so good. I could talk about it for hours. The first time I actually really felt bad for Tori. So, and also Tori wins. She did not want to fight dirty. So did John Kreese. And she does win, and she does not fight dirty. But then Terry Silver paid off the referee. He paid off the referee. Are you kidding me? So she never actually won. Terry Silver. All right. Since we're on the topic, Terry Silver. In this scene, I do like the character. You can see, of course. Oh my gosh, they also bring back the flashback. We get another flashback from the same actors from season 3 who played as John Kreese and Terry Silver. Terry Silver, you can understand the character, and you can feel bad for the character, especially with the opening scenes, how he did not want to join right away. But the ending scene, when he starts freaking beating up, like, Johnny, and starts beating up, when he starts beating off, what's his name? Stingray, and then he sends Kreese to jail, and he's trying to pay off the referee and all this stuff. He's going full Terry Silver. Oh my goodness. And season 5, he's been the biggest villain of all time. Dude, I called it. Go to my oldest video, and my second oldest video says Cobra Kai season 4, 5, and 6 prediction. And that I called that Terry Silver and John Kreese would go to jail. Like that was like 4 months ago, and I called it. So I knew they were gonna go to jail. I just knew it. All right. I can talk about all the characters for a while, but this video is already long, so I'm gonna go to the next thing. And by the way, I'll be doing a thing with Cobra Kai Zone, talking about the whole season. That'll probably go for like an hour long. So that'll come, and I'll talk more about it, but the thing about the mixed, I think some characters get nerfed a little bit. Like, first off, Anthony, he's like, oh, by the way, the Anthony and the Anthony stuff is great. I get the bully and how the Kenny and all that stuff. It was great. It wasn't like a good thing. I'm saying like it was great for the show. But Anthony's like, he's super big in episode 2 and episode 3, and then he just gets, and so is Kenny. Then it just stops, so you can focus on other characters. I know it's hard to balance all that stuff, which I understand, but like same thing like Hawk, he's like huge, and then he just goes down, up, down. And I know it's hard to have all these characters, and I think the show did it really well. I'm not complaining at all. It's just, unfortunately, this stuff happens in shows, and I know. I don't want to feel like it's bad. I love the season. I'm saying I'm trying to find something bad, because there's nothing really bad about the season. Alright, the other thing I do want to say that's kind of bad about this, it's not really bad. I guess the show, I don't know, it just didn't feel like Cobra Kai. I know it's still a great show, but some scenes it didn't feel like Cobra Kai. And some scenes, and then one thing, there wasn't enough fighting. Like, most Cobra Kai, there's like a lot of fighting. I know Cobra Kai is not just about fighting, but there's only one fight scene, like at the prom, when they're fighting and they fall into the pool, and then they just like all start partying. They all start having a good time. So it's just, I know, and also like, but the episode 9 and 10 were the best thing I've ever seen in my life. So I give this season a. No, I'm gonna give it a 10. 10 out of 10. I'm saying it. And as it feels right now, I'm gonna say this is tied with season 3. I think it's better than season 1 and 2. I think it's tied with season 3. Cause I think season 3 had. Another thing about this, season 4, it has like one thing to focus on. Like it's not like season 3 had a lot of focus on like, oh, it's this relation. But I liked it. But this one it focused on one thing, is the tournament. That's what I like. It has like a clear plot. Unlike some other seasons, I love all the seasons. I'm just saying like they don't have like a main plot, just like a lot of stuff happening with relationships. This one has a main thing they're focusing on to go for. So I love all the seasons. Season 5 is great. Season 4 was great. Season 5 will be great too. But I'm super excited. But